Brothers, we have fought strong. We have fought hard. And we must continue to fight until our foes are defeated.
Animals have the ability to engage us just as much as humans do, especially in animation. Some of them have the ability to talk.
Melman! Alex? Is that you?
Some don't. From one studio to the next, audiences emotionally connect with these animals. But why is that? They all have some form of human attributes. This is known as anthropomorphism, as the characters that have these human attributes aren't human. Let's have a look at what's new Scooby-Doo Puppy Rescue to see how this concept is achieved. We can identify some of the 12 principles of animation by Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston. Principles such as squash and stretch, which squash and stretch the character in order for movements to appear more realistic by following laws such as gravity. Some other principles used in Scooby-Doo cartoons are anticipation, the movement winding up to an action, and exaggeration, which is used to create the gags of the show. While these principles are able to convey Scooby's feelings clearly, they are accentuated by the Zip Crash soundtrack. Scooby's character is also appealing. In The Illusion of Life, this is the animation equivalent of a character's charisma. Not only do most people like dogs, but Scooby has the ability to make us laugh, and is the only dog within the cartoon to act as he does. For example, the puppies we see act like puppies, and also look like puppies, whereas Scooby's face uses amplification through simplification, meaning that while his face looks simpler in design, this allows him to be more expressive without visual details distracting the viewer. Now, in this particular episode, Scooby is captured and replaced by another dog. Let's compare them. Not only do their facial expressions completely differ, their gestures and animated principles are executed differently. Despite having the same base design, to the viewer, these two characters are perceived in a completely different way.
Scooby, you're supposed to jump in my arms like you always do when we see terrifying creatures.
The Scooby imposter acts much more like a dog and does not possess any of Scooby's fun qualities. Instead, is rigid in his actions and barks at a cat Shaggy had mistaken for a monster instead of laughing at the situation. So, not only does anthropomorphism help us engage with animals, but the way the animators design the character contribute to how we feel both about and engage with them.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!